watching Let's Chat.
The Erlanger Surviving and Thriving Symposium is right around the corner, and it's so great to have with me in the studio Regina Gee, a wellness coach with Erlanger, and my friend Darlene Smith. So good to see both of you.
Great to see you.
Thank you. So tell me about this Surviving and Thriving Symposium, real talk for cancer survivors. What is it? Why is it important?
So cancer is one of those big things that it changes things. You get the diagnosis and it's this ripple effect. And so we're out here trying to make this space to talk about what it looks like after you get that diagnosis, and then like have the pieces of support. So anything from mental health and sexual health to like coaching and what do you do next, that so what question.
So it's an all-day symposium.
Yep.
Are there classes? Is there like a schedule, multiple places you could be at?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be at Chattanooga State on
perfect.
October 28th from 9 to 3. We have a lot of vendors with door prizes, giveaways. It's going to be so much fun. Breakfast and lunch are both provided. We have different sessions where we'll have things from pelvic floor therapy, acupuncture, wellness, anything to support a cancer patient. And then we will have a great roundtable breakout at the end where you question and answer. So if there's a question you've always had, it's a great time to pose that.
Who will be speaking? Who can people look forward to hearing from?
We'll have physicians, we'll have specialists such as Regina to talk about all these various topics. We want to make sure that a cancer patient not only survives, but they thrive.
Right.
We want them to live life to the fullest, and we're going to provide the support and education to try to help someone take the next steps.
And this is for any and all cancer diagnosis patients?
Men, women, anyone that's been impacted by cancer and the resulting diagnosis, we want them to be there.
Now, I love how you said, you know, with hope and a mindset. What is your experience with cancer patients, and how much does hope and a healthy mental mindset help in the journey?
So the question of the diagnosis itself, it's really hard to get a big diagnosis and not identify with it. It's like, oh, I have cancer versus like, I am this illness, this disease. And so kind of making the space to be like, oh yeah, there's things I can do within this world to foster that hope and that forward movement.
Could you tell us briefly what you do and maybe part of what your work entails?
Yeah, so I'm an integrative wellness coach, and I'm the person who, you come to me with all of these pieces of healing, and I'm the person who integrates it and brings it together. So anything from like relationships and movement to spirituality and resilience, I do a lot of goal setting and values clarification and vision discovery.
And your work for Erlanger?
I run my own practice. It's called Wellspring Coaching, and I'm working with Erlanger for this event.
I love that. So what is your favorite part about what you do?
I got into this work because I'm really interested in questions of depression and wholeness, and so it's like, oh, like I have this thing, what is it really about? So my favorite thing is I get to partner with people. So it's not me telling them what they should do or how to do it, but walking alongside as you like build the structure to get the life you want.
Is it intimidating facing people with a diagnosis this heavy? Is it hard work?
It's heavy. Yeah, heavy is the operative word.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay, we got the strength to hold this, and like we're here together to do this.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That sounds very important. I bet rewarding too. You know.
Yeah.
So Darlene, tell us again about the event, the symposium, what speakers we can look forward to, and the round table.
Certainly, after a cancer diagnosis, you're working to get better, to get past the cancer, to get your treatment. But then after that, you look in the mirror and you, as a cancer survivor myself, what do we do next? And how can I live life a new normal?
Right.
So we're going to help people do that.
I love that.
Anything from pelvic floor therapy, which a lot of people have sexual dysfunction after a cancer diagnosis, and people don't want to talk about it. Acupuncture, lymphedema. I have lymphedema. I've done 10 60-mile walks across the country. There is life after that.
Beautiful.
Anything that will support a cancer survivor, most of those topics will be discussed.
Thank you, Darlene. Real quick, where can we get more information?
Erlanger.org.
Erlanger.org.
Eventbrite. You can register there under Surviving and Thriving, and we would love to have you.
Thank you. It's so nice to have both you lovely ladies on. It's so good to see you.
Great to see you.
Yeah, you heard that. Erlanger.org, Surviving and Thriving. Go check them out. It's October 28th. 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Chat State. Thank you so much. There's all that information up on the screen. Thank you so much for coming on and for what you do.
Thank you.